What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. My name is Axfield, and we are having a look at the new release, the 1.0 release of Foundation. So the game has changed almost completely. The visuals are completely overhauled. The user interface is completely overhauled, and they've also added a whole bunch of new features within the game. Now, I took the last day or two just to refresh my memory. I played the game a little bit, just to get used to everything and get familiar with everything, and with the new interface. Obviously, it's so much different, so I just needed to get a feel for that. But I'm really excited to jump into this. Now, if you're new to the channel and you would like to follow the series, please do remember to subscribe as well as press the bell notification button, then you can stay updated on everything that I do. So let's just go into a new game over here. And I'm gonna, ideally I would want like a coastal region. I want some form of ocean. And let's just see what we can generate here. I'm gonna randomize this and see what we can get. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, this looks very good. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just increase this so that we've got a bay. So yeah, then in that way we can access the water. I think it would be nice to have like some sort of island as well. Let's increase the islands here. Okay, now I think I'm going to go for this map. This looks like a pretty interesting map. We can start the town maybe here on one of the borders over here, and then we can build a breach and we can place a monastery on one of these islands. I think it would look really cool to have it like that. So let's just do that, and I'm going to just go with the classical game, do all the standard settings, and then from here we can also choose an aspiration, and I'm going to just say relax and play on my own. So I don't have to choose a specific aspiration. We're going to just go whichever way the wind blows and see how big we can make the city. Right, so let's go for Greenshire. I think that makes sense for a town within Foundation. And yeah, I think I'm going to go for this name, Valhalla. So I am quite familiar with the name. We've got a few Germans in our country, so Valhalla will be a good name. And let's just see if we do it, maybe do it like this. I'm going to go for the checkers. I think we can make it black and white at the back. And then the symbol in the middle we can do red. I'm going to keep it like that. And let's see, I want to do, oh yeah, this is going to look nice with the stag. And then I'm going to just do like a white line on the outside, or maybe black. Let's see how that looks. No, let's do it like this. Okay, I'm going to use this as my flag. And let's get started with the game. Alright, so we are into the new map, and they don't actually give us the best starting points. So I was hoping to get a little bit closer to the island, or one of the islands, and so that we can use that then for the monastery. But yeah, I think that's not going to work as well. So, I in fact think this will be the best place to start, because then once I've got this slot, I can extend it towards this side. Or I must either choose this one, and then I can extend downwards, because you can get the first two territories you get for free. So unlocking these two, it would kind of make sense to have these two first. Maybe starting with this one, then extending towards this side. Alternatively, might be a good idea to go this way. We'll see. But I think this is going to be the best bet for me, to just start right over here. And to have the city center more or less there, I think it would make sense. Yeah, let's go for this. I'm going to go ahead and start right over here. Now, I skip the tutorials. I will just explain as I go through everything. But the first thing you need to do is to build your village center. Now, they've got this new thing where you can click and then you can rotate it around. And yeah, it's pretty nifty, the new mechanics of how you can place the structures. And let's just see, I want to kind of get it over here on this slope. Here we go. Righty. So then the next thing I want to do is I want to get my builder's workshop, and I keep this relatively close to the city center. I will move it on a later stage though. So let's go ahead and place it right over there. And we can add ourselves 3 builders. And then from there I'm going to place my lumber camp right over there. And we can just paint the wood cutting area. gonna just pretty much chop everything down over here. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about getting a forester because I want to clear all of these trees out so that I've got more space to expand my town with. And that's why I'm going to just let them chop whatever wood they can. I want to chop as much as I can. Right, and then from there we can place ourselves a stone cutter. Maybe not yet. Let's just leave the stone cutter for now. Let's first go for the gathering hut. Right, and all the berries are more towards this side. So we can place the gathering hut round about over here. And just let it face that way, towards the town. Right. So from here we can start with the residential area. Now what I am going to do with the residential area, I'm going to do a whole bunch of blocks. So let's just maybe start with the block right over here. And we can bring it a little bit down. Just like that. Now the reason why I'm using the square shape is when you use the paintbrush, the square paintbrush, the fences of the houses will also come out more square. If you do use the round brush, you'll see that the houses, the actual fences of the houses will come out round. So if that's what you want to do, then you can by all means do it that way. But I think I can manage my town a little bit better by having the square angles, and then in that way I can make prominent pathways through all the different areas within the city. So it will make more sense once I develop the city a little bit further. But now we can get ourselves another territory. So here you can see, oh yeah, this was definitely the right call. So you can see here we've got a massive territory we can expand towards. Now this is lovely. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, great stuff. Okay, so from here we can add ourselves some foragers. And they can just start gathering the berries over here. And I'm going to place myself a well, also pretty much quite central. Let's just do it like that, I would say. Pretty centered. Okay, we do need stone for that, so let's just leave the blueprint over there. And let's get ourselves the stone cutter's hut. Now a lot of these structures I'm going to move on a later stage. But yeah, I want to just clear out all the resources, or as much of the resources as I can. And then I pretty much plan my city as I open up the territory and as I cut the trees down. I plan it further from there. So we can just go ahead and do a small block over here. So I leave enough space here in between these houses, so then from there I can do a proper pathway. So they do allow you to make cobblestone roads now. I'm not sure when you can get access to that, but yeah, we'll see. And then I also need to look at where I want to place the church. Would kind of make sense having a church more or less over here, or I can place it on this side. And maybe I can do my manor over here. And I can expand the city on a later stage. I can expand it towards this side. I'm not really quite sure which direction I want to go yet. Right, so I'm going to just go ahead and assign 2 workers here to the stone mining camp, or the stone cutter camp. And then I'm going to also tell them to build a well. It's going to take some time until we've got enough stone, but I'm going to just tell them to start building. And then I'm going to place 1 market stall. And just thinking which would be the best way to place this market stall. I suppose one way that we can do it is we can place the market stall, and then we can have 2 market stalls facing back to back. So if I, for example, place one like this, I want to just do like the tent as well. And now let's say we've got it placed like this, I can just do one at the back as well. Come on, come on. I want to move this whole thing. Come on. There we go. Alright, so yeah, my intention is to maybe place it like this, and then I do another one on the back opposite side. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and place this. Now what I like to do is I like to put a specific type of tent on top of my market stall. So with the red market stall, I would do my foods, and then with the blue market tent, I would do my general goods, my non-consumables, and then with the tent that's like in a triangle, I would do my luxuries. So that's generally what I like to do with Foundation, and it's worked very nicely for me just to help manage everything. So let's just go ahead and place that over there. Now, when we go on this button, I just want to quickly go back here. So you can press on this button over here that says that's where your prosperity level is. Once you open that, you can see all of the technologies that you can unlock. So we definitely need storage right away. So I'm going to just go ahead and unlock that. And we also can unlock the fishing because we need 2 types of food sources. And then on a later stage, I will unlock the wooden bridge. I'm contemplating if I should do the fencing now, but I think I'm going to just leave that until we make some proper money. So then from there, we can also unlock manor. I think let's just build a little bit further before we unlock the manor. I'm going to just extend this block maybe a little bit more towards the back. Here we go. And then we can fit 2 houses in. Perfect. And let's do the same here. Let's just extend it towards the side. Here we go. So you can see now once the houses are placed, they actually form like square yards. But when you do use the round brush, they will also bring the yards out in a circular shape. So I don't know, I just like the square yards much better. But you can see with the visuals, it just looks so much different from what it looked like when the game initially came out. Actually looks beautiful. And having the rolling hills with the trees and the water and everything, it's really so nice. I would have loved to see some sort of water effect here, maybe like waves. Maybe they'll bring it in on some later stage, but yeah, that would have been cool. But it's not really such a big deal. Okay, so let's just see. Granary, I can place the granary. And I want to do it maybe more towards this side. I'm going to have a pretty big town center. And my storage buildings are also going to be kind of like in the middle. Because it just needs to be easily accessible to all the residents. And I do want to kind of place it square, so let's put it there like so. There we go. Now we're getting some extra villages now, and I want to look at just getting another lumber camp. You do use a lot of wood at the beginning, so I want to try and get as many workers on the wood as I can right from the start. I'm going to only be able to add 1 additional worker for now to just help cutting down the trees. I'm going to place 1 worker here, market stall, and we're going to sell the berries at this market stall. Let's just maybe go ahead and unlock the manor house. This is a pretty important building that we need from the early stages. Now I do need a lot of space to expand my manor. It's going to really come in handy because the more additional structures I add to the manor, the more labor splendor I get. And at the beginning, the only way you can get that labor splendor, as far as I know, is by building the extensions on your manor. Then from there, you'll be able to build the tavern and a few bunch of other structures that you can add, which will then also give you the labor splendor. But yeah, you've got to keep out quite a decent space, you know, just to expand your manor. Every villager will come. Okay, I will continue on my own. So I'm not going to let them now give me any direction on what I must do. Like I said, I'll just explain as I go through the game. I'll explain everything to you. So let's just see what the people need. We've got currently a 22% happiness. We need rustic food or additional rustic food. Now fish will count as a rustic food as well as the berries. And then aside from that, we do need quite a bit of extra housing. All right, we'll get to that now as well. And the refined food, we can either go for meat or bread, but I'll probably go for the meat. It's easier to get from the beginning. And the water I think will sort itself out now. Okay, I just want to check something here. Book. Here we go. Alright, so I can change myself to a lord now. It will definitely not be Lady Wilhelm. It's not 2024 or 2025. So we will stick with Lord Wilhelm. Right, and then from there we can add ourselves another woodcutter. Okay, cool. Right, so let's just check this out. So I'm definitely going to need some more space here for the houses. Okay, let's just extend it towards this side. I'm going to just do this. And I'm going to let them start building some extra houses right over here, like so. End it like that. And we're going to keep the small spaces open for pathways, just for easy maneuverability. And also it will look aesthetically a little bit more pleasing, just having this little small gaps in between. There we go. Now that actually looks very neat. Right. Now, in order for us to build the warehouse, I'm going to need a sawmill first. So let's just see. Just cancel that. Where's my sawmill? There we go. Right, and the sawmill I'm going to move quite a little bit further towards this side. Keep it close here to the lumber mills. Here we go. Okay, you can see the happiness is improving quite a bit. They've got some sort of fulfillment now with the rustic food. They're still not completely happy with it. And they still need a lot of housing, and then they need the service. So the service we get from the church. Now I just want to see when we do build the church if we need planks or if it only requires normal wood. You see. So we do need planks. Okay. So we'll have to wait with that one. I'm going to just keep this on fast forward. Right, we're getting now that extra houses. And let's just see. I'm clearing out all that trees over there. And I'm going to just do the same on this side. I'm going to just clear out all the trees right over here. Now I know the lumberjacks, they need to walk far now to get to these trees, but it's okay. I want to clear this. And then we can extend the residential area towards that side. Okay, we've got some extra workers now. And they are definitely going to work at my sawmill. Can maybe just add one more woodcutter over here, just for now. And let's just assign one work here for the berries. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm thinking of placing the manor maybe over here, like so. Yeah, that might be a good idea, just to place the manor over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build the Great Hall once I've got all the materials that I need to build this. And then from there, I'm going to go into the free build just to make like a really big fence around it. And then in that way, then I just know where the boundaries are for my manor itself. And then I can build all the residential buildings around that. But I do want to leave a pretty big space. Here we go. Got some extra villagers coming over here. Ah, just looks like one. Oh no, there's two. Okay, great. I've noticed with pretty much all of the maps that I play, they tend to come from left to right. That's like the general trend. So if you want to get closer to the entry point of where the villagers come in, it's usually from the left side, either from the southern side or from the northern side, but it tends to always come from the left-hand part. Okay, so it looks like our housing is also doing good. We've definitely got enough houses over here. This is a very strange yard over here. Anyways, I don't think you can change this. Not that I know of, no. Okay, so I think both of these workers I'm going to assign at the sawmill. I'll maybe also take away one of the workers that's working here by the stone cutters. I don't know. I just have to get them a little bit happier and make sure that there's plenty of houses over here. So that will also invite more people to come in. Maybe take away this guy over here. Yeah, let's do that. And let's add another one then to the sawmill. Here we go. Okay, so now for us to get any more territories, it will cost us money and there will be a monthly upkeep. So I want to try and make do with what I've got at the moment before I extend it to any direction. See, now we do have a big piece on this side. I can utilize this space, but I think I want to leave it for my hunters once I do get the hunters, because I want to supply them when it comes to the refined food. I want to rather get the meat, as I said, rather than the bread, because with the bread it's going to cost us a lot to do the production, and I will have to do it either way on a later stage. Because now if we go to the trade menu, you can go to the royal book over here, and then we can go to the trade routes over here. So you can see here that Northbury will be the first one that we'll be able to unlock. We require 20 planks to unlock this trade route. Now I do want to get it unlocked as soon as I can, so in that way then we can sell planks to them. We get very little money for the planks, but either way we can just start getting some sort of income. And then here at the bottom you can see we need at Davenport to unlock this trade route, we need 20 bread. And then on this side we need the clothes to unlock the trade route for Middle. And we can actually sell fish to them, so this might be very good to just unlock this trade route as well as soon as I can. And then Trotbury also buys fish actually from us. Now we need 15 of the labor influence to unlock that trade route. Well, that's really cool. Okay, we might be able to unlock this one pretty soon. So you can see this is a very neat way that they've done the layout now with the new user interface. You can see this is the town and with a few other details, and then here we've got the edicts and privileges, the trade routes, and then here's the resources. Now from the resources, this is also where we will do the actual trade, or where we set up the trade. And here we've got all our villages. You can look at each villager individually and see how happy they are. They're all currently standing at 60% except for this guy over here. Okay, so they are relatively happy. And this is for all the jobs. And here's the budget. So here's the overview of all the money that's been spent. And this is just all the general things going on. Okay, so that's really a really nice layout. And then you can press either on the prosperity, or you can press on the progression tab over here to get to this menu. Okay, so yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on what we can unlock next. So obviously we have to get the prosperity up to 10 to unlock the second tab. Okay, right. Let's just keep this fast forwarded. Housing, we can do with a little bit more extra housing. Let's maybe just extend downwards. I think I'm going to just do that. Okay, we've got some extra villagers coming in. Great. Okay, fantastic. Okay. So let's maybe do another woodcutter. We've got 3 people at the sawmill. And then I'll do another person here for the mining. I think I should maybe just go ahead and add the warehouse over here. That should maybe be my next thing to do. And yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and place it like that. There we go. Then we can assign 1 worker to work here for now. Now from here, I'm gonna also open up a slot here for the fish. And once we get that extra workers now, we can add a worker here to just go and do some fishing. Let's just change this around. And I just want to see where... Okay, there is a fishing spot right over there. Okay, perfect. So it's not too far from where I'm placing the structure. And yeah, let's just go ahead and place it right over there. Okay, so you see, this is a nice clean layout. We can even do this. And bring it down like this. And that just opens up some extra space for another house. Here we go. Perfect stuff. Right, and let's just maybe... I'm gonna go ahead and first place my Great Hall over here. I think it's more important to have the manor set up. Because there's more things that you can do with the manor rather than with the church. We will get to the church eventually. But now I want to see how I'm going to set up the manor. Let's maybe do it kind of like square, like this. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do that. And we can make this the main entry point. And yeah, this is the visitor location. We can also do here right in front of the door. Do it like that. There we go. So you must just make sure if you do place any of the structures when you get one of these bigger structures, like for example the church or the manor, you must just make sure that all of these boxes are ticked. Okay, so we've got all of them ticked, so that's fine. Not going to worry too much about the rest of the stuff. I just want to see... I can't do the fencing yet. Okay, well let's just do this. I'm going to just place that. And we can add the tax office. Let's see for the free build. I've got to unlock the decorations. The next level of decorations. Okay. Cancel that. Yeah, let's place the tax office. So with the tax office, I don't know if I should maybe just place like a tower, maybe. I think that would look pretty cool. Just to have a tower like that. Now you see, we do need an entry point also for the tax office, and we can, yeah, let's maybe put it like that. I think it looks neat. And I'm gonna just go ahead and place it like that. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Okay, now we've got 2 new villages over here, so I'm going to just assign one of them to work here at the warehouse, and we can place our planks, stone. First we can place the tools also in there, and then the normal wood. Okay, let's just do that now. We definitely need to get a second warehouse up pretty soon. Yeah, and I can also assign a fisherman over here. Perfect. Right, and then we've got 1 unemployed villager left over here. So what I'm going to do with that villager, let's just set it up. I'm going to just place another market stall facing the opposite way. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to just place it like that, so they can be back to back. Here we are. I think that's good. And we will sell the fish through this market stall. Missing raw materials. Okay, I see. Damn, okay. I'll probably have to place a forest here now. Let's just do that. Now I'm just waiting for this labor influence to climb up to 15. And once we get to that 15 labor influence, then from there, we can at least unlock this 1 trade route. Now I do want to get that going. Rotberry, yeah. So I'd like to unlock this trade route over here, because then we can sell the fish. And we can also sell the polished stone, which we will do very soon, and the clothing even. So with Trotberry, there's a lot of things that you can sell with them. Okay, great stuff, yeah. So we'll just build up that labor influence over there. Okay, so now you can see we've got the Great Hall over here. So now from here, we can promote villages to a higher status, and we can also do the levies. Now the levies will make the people a little bit unhappy, but it will help us to just get some initial money, just to get the whole town going. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to just hold back on the levies for now, to see if I can manage without it. We've got a merchant arriving. Now this game has got a pretty slow start, but once you get a few commoners and you've got quite a few people that lives in your town, and you've also got a good trade route set up, then from there things really escalate and start to move really fast. But then you've also got to really keep your head on your shoulders just to keep track of everything. But yeah, it's a slow start. Maybe a good thing though. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna start trading the fish also as well from the market stalls. Let's see if we do the levies. We only get 66. Yeah, you see, it's very little coin and it will also make your people unhappy. So we'll maybe just let the population grow a little bit more before we decide to add that levies. And I would really like to get this forester camp now up and running. I'm considering to unlock this region over here just to get access to the wood. And that's a very small territory, although it will help me to expand the residential area. Anyways, let's just see here. Oh, okay, nice. We've got 100 coin there from the king. Just giving us recognition for everything that we've done so far. Okay, so you can see that everybody's walking through here, right? So what I am going to do is I'm gonna maybe fence it all out, and just to force them to go through these regions over here. I don't really want them to walk through all of the yards of the houses. Accumulate. Discuss a better deal. Okay. Right, so I need 25 wood to fulfill this trade. I think I'm going to maybe have to unlock one of these territories. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And I'm gonna just paint all of these trees in. I want to clear all of the space over here. And in fact, this forest camp I'm going to also move. I'm gonna move it a little bit further up. It's now really far from the town center, but in any case. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this area colored in, and I'm going to also let the forester only reforest this area and maybe this area as well, because if we get more forest here, let's say for example we put the hunting camp on this side and we also add some extra forest, it's going to increase the spawning points for the wild boars, and then we'll have more easily access to all the different meats and stuff. Okay, so the forester, yeah, I'll just let them replant trees over here, and then also I'm going to color a big part in over here, and this will just be the space that I'm going to use specifically for getting all the lumber that we need. I will assign random lumberjacks all across the map just to clear it out. We can use this space then over here, maybe for the sheep farms and also to plant the wheat. But we've still got quite some time to go before we get there. Right. But I'm happy with the layout so far. I think we're progressing pretty well. And let's just see what we need. Okay, so the housing, I think the housing looks pretty good. We do need that refined food. And to unlock the refined food, we need to get to 10 prosperity. Then we can do the butchering. I think I'm gonna definitely go for that. And let's just see which towns will buy meat from us. Oops, wrong menu. Just want to see which of the towns will... Northbury. Okay, great stuff. So they will actually buy meat from us. And we can get 3 coin for the meat. Yeah, that's really cool. Right, I'm not going to build anything else at this moment. I want to just accumulate that wood so that we can fulfill this order. I want us to fulfill it in 10 days. Oh man. I hope we can do it. Let's see, let's just add another worker here to the lumberjack. And I think I'm going to take away one of the workers here by the stone cutters. And then I'll just add another worker here to the warehouse. so that they can just move everything to the warehouse itself, and then we can fulfill that trade. And I'll take another worker away here. We've got enough stone as it is, and I'll place that worker within the forester. So my idea is to repaint all of this, maybe towards this side as well. And we can literally just use this space over here. Just repaint all of this. Here we go. Okay, now I've got 6 workers assigned here to the lumber camp, so I'm really hoping they will get the wood now that we need. We've got 13. Oh man, come on. They still have to transport it also here to the storehouse. Let's maybe do this. Let's just take away one of these workers at the sawmill as well, just to complete that trade. Okay, we should be able to do it. Looking good so far. They just need to take it to the storage. We need 2 more. Come on, man. What else are they building over here? Let's just assign another worker here to the warehouse. Come on, come on, come on. Kind of sucks that the stuff needs to be in the storage. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Here we go. Right, we got some extra coin from that. That's great. Right, and we've got a forester there. And we can also assign now somebody to just to collect the taxes. Awesome stuff. Got some labor influence over there. Just want to see, we've only got space for 1 tax collector. Now I can extend the building structure over here. Let's see. Edit the building. Yeah. Now I can extend it over here, and then I can get another position for a tax collector. Yeah, but I'm gonna just leave that for now. Alright, let's check this out. I've got now that 15 labor influence, so I can open up another trade route. Well book, let's just see trade routes. Right, I'm not gonna hesitate with this. I'm gonna just open it up and let's see what we can trade over here. Right, so definitely the fish. How much fish have we got? Alright, we've got 45. I think I'm gonna sell the fish once we get over 40. So let's just push this up, and when we get over 40 we can sell that. And then additionally we can not sell the planks yet. We first have to open up this trade route. We need 20 planks there. What else can we sell? The polished stones. Yeah, that we'll have to do a little bit later. Okay, I'm gonna just wait until we've got enough planks, and then we can open up this trade route. Then with these people we can sell the planks as well as the meat. So let's do this. I'm gonna unlock the butchering. Yeah. So now from here we can do the hunting camp. Right. Yeah, you see. Oh man. Only got like 2 spawning points here. For me to get to all of those to get to those boars. I'm not really sure if they can go into the other territories to get to the boars. I'm not really sure if they can do that, or if they have to stay within the territory. I don't know. But look at this. Wow. Got a lot of wildlife running around on that side. Okay, well, I hope this works. I'm going to just go ahead and place this over here. Let's just do it like that. There we go. And then the butchery. So the butchery, you don't want to place them close to any of the residential buildings. That also makes them unhappy. So let's just go ahead and place this close to the storage. I'm going to plop it down round about over here. There we go. It doesn't require too many resources to build, so. Right, so the manor looks really cool, I think. Oh, we got some tools. The elders, the much respected leading men and women among the region laborers, heard of your village and wished to make themselves useful to your people. They brought welcoming gifts, mainly tools to ease your village's lot, then pledged their assistance. Okay, great stuff. Got some extra tool, and we've got the labor influence as well. That's going to really come in handy. Alright, we still need the hunting zones. Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, like I suspected, we can't reach these territories. I'll have to open it up, and it's going to cost a lot. We'll just have to make do with what we got. Can't reach any of these hunting zones. I've got one extra villager coming in. Alright, so the only two things that we still need is the service and the refined food. Okay, so I suppose we might as well start with this. This is a very awkward piece that's coming out here. Right, I'm thinking maybe moving the church towards this side rather. Just check something over here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna place the church over here. Around about here. Let's do that. And we've got a capacity of 24 people that can come into the church. We've got currently a population of 26. I'm gonna just maybe raise the roof a little bit. There we go. We can place it like that. And we can also add a bell tower to the front. I'm gonna do like an old school design over here. There we go. Right, and the door we can do right in the front. That's it. Yeah, we can do like a little cross at the top. I just want to see if there's a way to rotate this. Oh man. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Right, let's just go with that. Now I can also open up that additional trade route, so I want to just quickly do that. Nice. Right, so from here we can also sell the wood, or the planks rather. And I think I'll just say to sell that maybe when we get over 30. Okay, great, so at this stage we can also, no, we can only sell the meat, the fish and planks at this stage. I'm gonna tell them to also sell the meat, maybe if we get over 30, I would say. Okay, let's just add one hunter. We've only got one unemployed person, so I'll just add one hunter there. Now, I suppose I need to open up another territory here to get access to all the meat. Yeah, this really sucks, but I'm probably gonna have to do this. Yeah, let's go. Let's open up this territory. And then I can just expand my hunting zone over here. Nice. See, I didn't have access to any of the meat. There we go. Now we're close to the spawning points. Nice, and look at all of these villagers coming in now. Because we've got the church also running. Now this is great. So another thing that I need to do, I've got a tax collector now, but I'm not really taxing the people. So you're going to go to your taxation button over here, enter the royal book, and then go to taxation. And we're going to just push it like that. So it's -5 happiness, but now this is going to go up to 80% in any case, because we've got the service. So now from here, we will get monthly, we will get 29 coin. Great stuff. Okay, this will just balance the books a little bit better. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we've got 4 extra villages. Fantastic. Right, so now we've got the hunting cabin over here. We can add another hunter. And then from there, we can also add... Let's add 2 butchers. Why not? And we can add another worker here for the granary. And then we'll also assign them to just place the meat. And maybe let's just tell them to place the boars also here. It's going to be easier for the butcher to get to work effectively, you know, if we place the boars maybe also there. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, good. So I'm going to maybe add another worker. We've got one more unemployed worker, so I'm going to add them also to the granary. Villagers unemployed. Oh, okay. For some reason I can't place that one there. Housing insufficient. Alright. Okay, we've got some clergy influence. Alrighty. Let's take this a little bit further. We can add another house on this side. Now, I would love for my lumberjacks just to clear out this forest over here. We still need a worker here. Damn. Okay, right. Let's do this. Let's take away one of the workers at the warehouse, and then I'm going to assign that worker here to become a priest. So what I'm going to do is, just to encourage the lumberjacks to clear this forest, I'm going to just take all of this away for now. Just temporarily. Let's do this. Here we go. Alrighty. Okay, see, now we've got access to a lot of hunting points. Right, and we've got our priest now. Okay, this is great. So this is going to really boost the happiness now. Oh, we've got the traders here from Trotbury. So they're probably going to buy some fish. Yeah, we've got plenty of fish for them. There we go. Okay, lovely. We got 25 coin from that. Oh, that's what I want to see. I can see they're bringing the meat over here. That's pretty cool. You can see the little boar he's carrying. He places it there in the granary. Okay, great stuff. Yeah, you see, this is going to make it much easier then for the butcher to get to the meat. Okay, we've already got some meat. Should probably release this to the people, or give access to them. But I don't know, I want to maybe hold back on that, just to make a little bit of trade income just by selling the meat. You don't get expiration on this, it can't expire, so I'm thinking I'm going to just maybe leave it for now. So my intention is to extend the residential area up towards the side. I'm just really waiting for these lumberjacks to clear out the forest, but I suppose I can start just by extending the block over here upwards. Let's do this. Do it like that. Got another 2 villages. Now we've got 32 people in the town. Okay, great. So the town is coming along very nicely. Alright everybody, but that is me for today's episode. I will continue with this and we're going to see how far we can push this town. But we've got a really good start. We've got quite a few commodities now that we can trade with. And yeah, I think this is really a good way to start again. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and if you are new here, please do remember to subscribe as it helps me a lot. And then I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark. Axial gamer, building kingdoms from the dark. Together we